everything has a starting point. You know what I mean? Everything does. And so we got to think about that, right? What are we marketing to ourselves to what we value? Anybody ever seen a movie called Coming to America? Everybody seen that? All right, so Coming to America is about, it's like a prince that lives in like a Wakanda type of African country. It's like a fictional African country, right? And he's about to get married, but in this culture, they pick his wife. So he's like, nah, Dad, you know, I want to go to America and do my thing and see, you know, before I get tied down. But actually, he went to America for his freedom to pick his own wife. But what happened, there's one scene in there, right? Because once he goes to America, he doesn't want anybody to know that he's a prince, right? He didn't want anybody to know that he's a prince. So he wanted to go over there, live normal so nobody judged him. But there's one scene that motivated and inspired me, right? So one of his servants called home for money. And so instead of the king giving him money, he came to New York. And he seen, so his son had got a job at McDonald's, right? Mopping the floor, something that a prince shouldn't do, right? So he seen this picture of his son as like employee of the month. And he was like, my son works? And he was upset. You know why he was upset? Because he knew who his son was. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times we got to ask ourselves, if we're in a bad situation, where we're in a bad environment, do you know who you are? And a lot of times that'll keep you from being around bad people and bad situations, because you got to know who you are. We all kings and queens, but you got to know that. It's not for me to tell you, you got to know that. Because a king chills on the throne, a queen chills on the throne too, right? They got certain garments that identifies themselves. You know what I'm saying? They got the crown on, but a jester, which is a clown, looks like a clown. They treat him like a clown. So until you start taking your life seriously, until you start taking, you know, value system seriously and really valuing who you are, now we can start valuing one another. Now we can start valuing other people, and we can change this thing. But like I said, it's going to be a very hard uphill battle, but it's worth the fight. You know what I'm saying? We had a couple young men.